I'm like, I'm gonna say something, you guys are gonna be mad at me. And a lot of people have opinion. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I say I'm taking a vacation. I know. Why am I here? Yeah, I'm here to review Love is Blind because The Bachelor, you remember The Bachelor was like, there was a few episodes left of The Bachelor. Love is Blind season 4 started, so I couldn't record both of them, but I enjoy watching season 4, and I couldn't leave you without making a video of Love is Blind season 4. I know I'm taking 2 weeks off. I know I say I'm taking the rest of the month off. Why are you here? If only season 4 was boring, I wouldn't be here. But blame season 4. I'm here because of season 4. Blame this season. Okay, so since I didn't have a chance to recap every episode like this season, I would say, what about just giving the overall review? I have a lot to talk about. Let's see how much time we spend recapping this video. Okay, thank you. So I decided the best way for me to review is to like go couple by couple. And you see what I'm wearing? You see that? I love pink too. Chelsea, we have something in common. So I decided to go couple by couple, and so we can talk about this. So let's start with the couple of the season. The couple that carried the season in the good way, the freaking love story of Tiffany and Brett. Yeah, so Tiffany and Brett, they were the eighth couple this season. So watching Tiffany and Brett was so amazing. They just make me think of Lauren and Cameron. Like, we didn't have that in season 2. We didn't have that in season 3. Thank God season 4 was here to tell the beautiful love story of Tiffany and Brett. So like, we see at the beginning in the part how they communicate. We even saw Tiffany falling asleep when Brett there is this love. Like, at the moment it was scary because I was like, no, Brett, please, hopefully there's no breakup. When I was watching like the part back, I was like, they look so good together. She thought I said just a mistake. Thank God Brett is mature enough to not to like stop the relationship, because it was still at the beginning for her falling asleep. Now it's a fun story to tell, you know. It's a fun story. So the time at the bar, Tiffany falling asleep, and they got engaged, beautiful together. It was just a beautiful love story without any big argument. They were doing so well. Like, overall, the story was beautiful. It's like, it was like they were meant to be together. It's like meant for each other. It's like two people, like, they just happen to be in this dating show. It's like, they say that in real life they would have never met. Maybe yes, but I think they are soulmates. They would have somehow met. It would be difficult, but I'm glad this dating show allowed them to be together. Because like them, even when like you see when the season was going further and it was like trouble in paradise or trouble in Mexico, trouble in Seattle, Tiffany and Brett were like the reason this season was turned out to be so beautiful. We will talk about other things as well, but they were the love story, the biggest love story of this season. Because like there was a lot of uncertainty about other couple, but at the end, other love story was formed. But they were like the one who kept me going. I was like, if they are not together, if they don't end up together, I will stop believing in love again. Yeah, so beautiful love story. Brett proposed to Tiffany. She said yes. So during the time they spent together, the only thing, Brett was so confident, and when they spent time together, Tiffany was like, oh, it's too beautiful. But I was afraid that she was going to self-sabotage. We're going to talk about Jackie in a bit. I was afraid of that, but thank God she's mature enough to know the real Jill that was in front of her and not destroy the beautiful love story that we all wanted. So I was afraid during some week they have like some fun time, like she calling you bougie, you spend money on suitcase and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, but you work hard to get there, like enjoy your life, especially when you're single. I don't even make that much money, but I buy myself good things. My TV, expensive one. I always want good things, so good for Brett, good for Tiffany, now his wife. So good for them. The wedding was like so beautiful, guys. The wedding was beautiful fairy tale love story. A plus. I'm like, I'm gonna say something. You guys gonna be mad at me. A lot of people have opinion. For me, season 4 is the best season, and then season 1. Some people say, okay, we recognize season was like the pilot. Like you said, when you watch a TV show, you have to have a great pilot to continue watching the show. For me, season 4, season 1 put love is blind on the map, but season 4 secure love is blind. Like now it's that show that is it that everybody will come and watch it. Yep, for me, season 4 the best season. I don't know about you, but that's my opinion. Yeah, everything was beautiful, and during the wedding, they have like that time. You know, when in the trailer, Brett said this should have not happening on a day like this. There was like Jesus, I would say, oh, he's not gonna marry Tiffany. I was kind of scared, but it was about his pet, and the problem got solved. They got married. Beautiful story at the reunion. I was kind of disappointed because they didn't have enough screen time. I'm like, what's going on? I thought I missed it. I thought I was distracted because I do a bunch of things when I'm watching TV. But I realized that no, they talked a little bit at the beginning, and that was it. I didn't hear Tiffany talking. I heard about Brett like moving to Portland. They both live in Portland now. Like I was really happy. How much Brett like drove like 3 hours just to have a date with Tiffany. Brett is an amazing guy. So their love story was beautiful. So I might come back to talk about something that I forget. But they were the hit couple of this season, so they deserve all the respect. Let's move on to the next couples. They got married also, so the first wedding. Let's move on to the next couple and let's talk about Micah and Paul. What should I say about this couple? So, I want to say I don't know how those people end up to be a couple, but that would be a lie because I kind of know they scammed their way to become a couple. When you look during the part and when, you know, Paul had a connection with another girl named Amber, and there was also like the connection that he would form with Micah. Micah literally said she chose Paul and say like, it's like they were making plans, so you have to break up with Amber, I break up with Kwame, and they somehow end up together. They were not meant to be together. It's like every time they show the time, but I never like, I don't buy the connection. It's like when I saw them, it's like they're not actors, but they're like two people who act. The way we saw them, they feel like two people who act to be a couple. It's like I don't see the authenticity that I saw with Brett and Tiffany. So for me, I don't see that love connection. When Micah friend meet Paul, not a great friendship. Those people, Shelby, she's been very popular this whole season. The way she was like, it's not the one. I kind of feel bad for Micah for a friendship. The funny thing, Shelby and Arina look similar. A lot of people start to say, are they the same person? Or Micah friend and Arina, like from the pod, kind of look the same. They give that mean girl vibe. They end up together. They went to Mexico. Started for college. I can see they like each other, but I don't see beside like, even though they say that they really love each other. It's like people telling me we are in love, but I don't see the love. Where is the love? I don't see it. So for me, I didn't buy that connection. It's like it wasn't really there. And she'll be laughing at the wedding. and other friend. Oh my gosh. Micah, you need new friend. I don't know. You need new friend. And Paul, at the wedding, I was kind of surprised. In my mind, when I saw the connection, I thought, oh, Micah gonna say no, Paul gonna say yes. Plot twist. Maybe because Micah said, I gave you the opportunity to answer first. What was that, Micah? What were you trying to do? And she said that if you say yes, she would say yes. I don't know. So this couple is like that type of couple. I don't know how they end up into the altar. For me, I really thought they were going to break up after Mexico. They would be the first one to break up. But I was wrong. I was really wrong. So I didn't like the fact that Paul told Micah like he didn't see her as like a nurturing. I want to say something. Look at me. Micah, she look more nurturing than me. I'm like the auntie. I'm like the one who take care of children. I'm like, I don't have any child. Well, if you look at me, look at Micah, she look like she can be a better mom than me. I'm not saying I'm not going to be a better mom. I will know when I will be a mom. Nobody know Arina. Somebody might look like he can be like, you can be like the mom, like you can take care of children or whatever. But don't just judge the book by its cover. Don't just look at somebody, oh, you look like you can be a good mom. I might also be a bad mom, who knows? So we don't know about that. And I didn't like the fact that they didn't talk about that into the end. For me, it looked like an excuse, like to get out of this. Just say like she wasn't in person. It would have been better to say that. But during the reunion, I didn't like the fact that Vanessa pushed it so hard about like the nurturing aspect. It kind of made Micah look like a victim, but Micah was also a mean girl. Like Arina was getting all the hate. Micah, like she ended up being like, oh, the victim, somebody we should like kind of take care of. Like, where's the side that? Where's the question about Micah and Arina being mean girl, laughing at the girl? They even showed the video. Vanessa, you even showed the video of Micah and Arina during the park, laugh your other girl when they get break up in the park. But still, you didn't ask question about that. What were you doing? Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that they didn't address that. It was like, I wanted those questions to be answered. Like, yeah, that's yeah. And I also didn't like when Micah met Kwame for the first time, she said, chair to the fair proposal. What was that? Kwame didn't take it well, but his behavior after was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what they were doing, talking for a freaking long time, and yeah, that wasn't good. Like I said, Vanessa didn't address the main girl part, and the person who got really pushed around this reunion was Arina. Kwame and Chelsea. I like Kwame and Chelsea. I'm going to talk about Zach and Bliss in a moment. Yeah, that love story is beautiful. I talk about Tiffany and Brett. Tiffany and Brett pushed me to watch the show. Kwame and Chelsea make the show interesting for me to stay. I was the first person. As soon as Netflix put the episode, I was watching. So yeah, they were my favorite people on the season because they kept me in the edge of my seat. Is Kwame gonna say yes? What's gonna happen? I was so looking forward to see what's gonna happen with these two people. Now during the ball, Kwame connected with Micah and also Chelsea, right? We saw like the connection with Micah, we saw the connection with Chelsea. So somehow Micah was his number one, and he wanted to propose early. And what happened later? Micah donkey. He cried about it. He didn't give up. He had another connection with Chelsea. Yeah. So they connected, they end up together. He proposed to her. She saw it. I just love Chelsea so much. It's like, I love watching Chelsea. Even if the episode prior to like the wedding kind of portrait Chelsea like, I one, this like she was pushing too much for the wedding because of Kwame with the resting expression, the resting bitch face. I don't know, the way that they portray them, to what it is, but like Kwame wanted to run away. Chelsea was doing too much, but still, that didn't push me away from Chelsea. I just love her energy. I just love the energy. Yeah, I didn't like the situation like I talk about with Kwame and Micah during Mexico, and the way we're talking about Micah and smiling when you see them, but I also didn't like during Chelsea's birthday. So Kwame did a lot of things this season. I don't know if he will edit. He will talk about it a little bit at the reunion, but it's like he was always looking for an escape for the relationship. I said, Kwame, if you don't want it, you don't want to just get out. If you don't want to marry, just stop making like a little argument. Say, like he keep bringing stuff like it's about moving. I understand you have to give up, but for both relationships, one person have to move. It's a person working for home. Like literally, people work for home. I can like if I work for home, I can decide to go in Korea or something. I just stay there as long as I work on my computer. Like Chelsea, she have to go to work, so it's a compromise. I understand that he have to compromise so much because he loves Portland, his apartment is there, the people he plays soccer with are there. But also, I've been to Seattle. There are places to play soccer, so it was hard for Kwame to give up. But he did sacrifice. That's why they're still together. In Mexico, like the way they portray them, they did. Maybe the show didn't show them well. Maybe they have some goal after the wedding. But either way, it was like, it was important way, but they were keeping me interested because I was like, I want to know what's going to happen. I know Chelsea going to say yes, but I don't know about Kwame. Every time I saw Kwame, I got traumatized for season 3. When like, we met Kwame's sister during the wedding. She's so amazing. She was just so amazing that people start to think that she's an actress and that she's fake. It's like, oh my God, these people. I never believed the internet saying those stuff. That's here, Kwame's sister. Yeah, so she was so good. People think she was an actress that they paid to put there during like Kwame is like, oh, she's an actress. Kwame can talk to his mom. Like, what happened with that? Also, it's Kwame fault for making us like, we were confused because like the phone with his mom, they didn't show anything. We were starting to think, Kwame, who are you calling? Did you call your mom? They said, don't pick up the phone. What happened? We were so confused. It's the way the story was told. It's also the way Kwame was like behaving, or the way, I don't know, his demeanor during like the show that make us question the relationship, but still it kept me interested. I wanted to know more. I was like, before the reunion even started, when they said the reunion song, I said, all I want to know is Kwame and Chelsea still together. That's all I wanted to know. And all the other thing, that was my mentor. Damn me. Because like a lot of people, when they show episode 6 to 11, we finished with Chelsea. Chelsea and Kwame was the first one. They said, how dare you? You have to do that to us. I was hoping you keep that to the end because I was curious to know. And that's the first waiting. And we got at Chelsea outside. Yes. What is Kwame gonna say? We don't know. We don't know. Everybody on the internet say Kwame gonna say no. I was also saying Kwame gonna say no. Oh damn, I was surprised. I was really surprised because of the way they showed the show. I was like, and last year they really surprised me in a positive way. Last year, it's like with season 3, I was like, wow, SK gonna say yes. SK, that day I got traumatized when X said, no, traumatized is a big word. I was so surprised when X said, I do not. I said, did I hear it well? That's not possible. That's not, you see, what Netflix doing to us. So also, I might think that there was some kind of editing. It's a TV show. They want to produce it, so they don't want you to know who's going to say yes or who's going to say no. Like Paul and Micah's situation, I was like so surprised. I thought it was going to be the opposite way. I know that Brett and Tiffany's story was told. Like, if they say no, I would be surprised. But Chelsea and Kwame's story was so interesting. We know Chelsea was going to say yes. But for Kwame, we have no idea. Everybody say, a lot of people think it was gonna be a no. But the way I saw the story, I also thought it was gonna be a no. But when I saw the story and the fact that Kwame, even though he complained about every single thing, right? I said he still doesn't quit. I was like, there's something there. There must be something there about this story. He didn't quit the show. You have all the excuse. You can say, I do not like SK. Nobody gonna be behind your back. The fact that you say yes, there's something there. And maybe like the show focus mostly on the like some of the aspect about Kwame giving everything. He's working for her, taking care of the dog. He sacrificed a lot for her and stuff like that. Maybe they focus only on that and there was another beautiful story. Otherwise, why would you stay? So there was that aspect that we didn't see, and I love them together. Watch the reunion. I was so happy to be married for a year. Kwame apartment, A+. What kind of money are they making? Those people make money. They're both working, like they're both working people. To have an apartment like that in Seattle, it's not cheap. Seattle is not cheap. A beautiful apartment, and it's also so big. We all like, that's my dream apartment. I want my place to be, I just want the glass everywhere. Beautiful apartment. They have the money. Good for them. Good for them. And I love that they are incorporate like what they both like. They have Kwame couch. They have Chelsea pink area. So they complement each other. They look happy. They are happy. Yesterday I was on YouTube. No, yesterday I was on Instagram. I was on TikTok. I was watching stuff about them. So they look happy. Kwame that we saw at the reunion is environment. When he said, my wife, I'm so sorry. I disrespected my wife family. I'm like, whoa, who is that? That's Kwame. I am happy for them. And I also saw like the picture. Chelsea say something about like spending time during Thanksgiving with her nieces. I saw the picture on TikTok. Yeah, Kwame's sister is not fake. I don't know what people keep thinking that. Yeah, it was just, I'm just happy. I'm happy for that beautiful family. And please, Kwame and Chelsea, do me a favor. Can you create a YouTube channel? 10 years from now, we're going to see Kwame and Chelsea on YouTube with their children. You're going to see that international couple. They give me that kind of vibe. I would love to watch their YouTube channel. I would subscribe if they have a YouTube channel. Something like that, yeah. So I love them together. And unfortunately, that's not like the show doesn't show like the story like in a positive light, but we need some drama. That's why this season was so good. That's why this season was so good, because it kept you at the edge of your seat. You have different type of love story. You need drama, we have drama. You need love story, they have it. Netflix got everything. But they did us dirty at the reunion. So let's talk about Zach and Bliss. Zach, Bliss, and Arina. Let's talk about Zach, Bliss, and Arina. So Zach can have a love triangle with Bliss and Arina during the pod. So they were connecting together. There was some kind of argument between Arina and Bliss. So Bliss was telling Zach that Arina was doing this and that. Zach, you know, with his background and stuff like that, it was more leaning toward Arina, but thinking that no, Bliss is like this, Bliss is like that, even though he was falling in love with both of them. And also Zach was scared of Bliss' dad, because she said something about her dad didn't like her boyfriend before. Now we know why. Now we know why her dad didn't like her past boyfriend before, because we made Bliss dad when Zach a few weeks later was meeting Bliss dad. Oh gosh, did I just spoil? Yeah, okay, let's go. By the time you watch it, you already watched your whole Love is Blind, so it's not a spoiler. So it's not. So Zach chose Arina first, but then that was bad. As soon as Arina saw Zach, it wasn't it for her. Even though she said in the pod, I don't care about the physical look, I don't care about the way you look, I love our connection together. And then they saw each other. That was something else. Did you guys watch Love is Blind Brazil? You guys need to check that show. There was two people who connected and everything. And then when the guy saw the girl, she was a little bit like in the plus size. He saw the girl. He was like, he left. So the physical love wasn't blind for him. Love wasn't blind for him. As soon as he saw her, he disappeared. I feel bad for the girl. But after the show, I love like how many spots she got. I love, during the reunion, I was so happy. You guys need to watch the later season of Love is Blind Brazil. The reunion is insane. What we got in America in this season 4 reunion was a disaster. Go watch Love is Blind Brazil reunion. Go watch how the parents are fighting, how the mom was fighting. It was so damn good. So go watch that one. Go watch. Maybe we need those type of hosts. Yeah. Go watch that one. A very good Love in your Love is Blind Brazil season 2. Amazing. Yeah, so that connection, Love wasn't blind for her in Mexico. She didn't, even when they met, she didn't want to kiss him. She's like, okay. I'm like, okay, it's the first time. Okay, the hug is probably enough. But I thought it was just gonna be that. Every time Zach wanted to touch her, kiss her, she's like, She take her time. She didn't have time. She didn't want to touch Zach. It's like she doesn't complain about the way he stared at him and stuff like that. And then in Mexico, I don't know if in Mexico, she's like flirting with Paul. She touched Paul's leg a little bit while grabbing her drink. I was like, Arina, what are you doing? I thought Micah was your best friend. It was messy. Even that friendship ended. After Mexico, that friendship was done. Yeah. So Zach realized that the connection with Arina is going nowhere. So they broke up in Mexico. It was an agreement breakup, and after the breakup, they were like joking. Zach said, "You treated me so badly." She's like, "Oh, maybe Bliss was the one," and blah blah blah. And then, yeah, that ended. And Zach did something we never saw in Love is Blind history. He went back to look for the second woman that he loved, Bliss. When they met, I was like, how is this gonna go? A lot of people were skeptical about this. Even me, I don't think Bliss gonna say yes to him. Thank God, Bliss love him. Thank God. So they have multiple days. They have to fast pace, 2 speed, to get into other people's level. And I love that during Chelsea's birthday, Bliss and Zach came together. Everybody was so happy for the connection. I was like, ah! Yeah, so before that, he proposed to her by the boat. So they have maybe 3 days coffee date and in his house cooking. I don't know what happened to the meat that day. He couldn't buy. That was so confusing. And they have that boat day. He proposed to her. Bliss said yes. And later, during Chelsea's birthday, they met other people, and it was just beautiful. I have another people to talk about. Jack and Masha is a whole story. We want to talk about that. Yeah, so I'm happy for Zach and Bliss. Somehow they complement each other. They are both very smart people. And they connect with the story. They talk about the son that Bliss mom chose for her is the same son that Zach really loved. That was the love story. At the wedding, we saw them dancing on that song. Bliss' dad was the hardest part in this love story. Tell his daughter never said it. Literally, when he walking her down the aisle to meet her future husband, never said it. What was that? What was that? Bliss' dad. But I'm happy at the reunion. Bliss said that her dad brought up, he bought her a honeymoon ticket. He paid for the honeymoon for her and Zach. Bliss and dad and Zach connect. Bliss, dad and Zach connect. Now they talk a lot. They go fishing. They do all the things that we thought they were not going to be able to do it. So it's a beautiful love story. It was a beautiful love story. Also, beside the Tiffany and Brett love story, because it was some twist and turn. You still tell me that this isn't the best Love is Blind season? You see how many? I'm like, 3 weddings. We never got that many weddings. Yeah, I'm telling you, season 4. If season 1 put Love is Blind on the map, season 4 secure the spot. allow everybody to come and see that map. Put the map, I don't even know. It's only on the map. I don't know what kind of analogy I tried to make, but you get what I mean. Okay, so let's move on to the drama people. Oh my God, I have so much to say about those people. And also, I have no idea where to begin. But let's talk about Jackie and Marsha love story and a little bit in quote mark, Josh. What was that? Where is this drama keep going? Where are the racy for that? If you hear about the racy, you will know I'm talking about. Somebody else still posting racy online. Okay, let's talk about it. Let me not jump to another conclusion. Let's just go from the beginning. In the part, we have the love triangle between Jackie and Marshall and Josh. I think Jackie was even talking to another person, but at the end, she ended up like there was a back and forth between Marshall and Josh. She was connecting mostly with Marshall, and Josh said something about that he's gonna leave if she doesn't pick him, something like that. I don't know what happened like during the time, but I know she was connecting a lot with Marshall. If she said yes to her proposal, he was the one. I thought Marshall was the one. And I think it was. But as soon as Jackie saw Marsha, I said, okay, maybe somebody at the beginning must still be awkward to meet somebody the first time. Some people meet, they feel awkward. I was like, except Chelsea. Chelsea was like, Kwame is my man. Oh, I'm not doing that. Okay, let's go back to Mexico. Oh my God. I was like, besides Chelsea and Kwame, I was kind of interested to see the love story of Marsha and Jackie. I'm like, well, they gave me more headache than love. It's like, when I saw it in Mexico, it's like Jackie was looking for all the way to like destroy, ruin her relationship, cry in the bathroom, doing this, doing that, be so mean to Marsha for no reason. Okay, later she said it was about her family, she had a family issue, about she's a breadwinner, her dad would say, I understand that. But the way she was talking to that guy, like, so baby, he's so caring, he's such a good guy. The way she was responding to him, it's like, so she was so mean to him. Oh my God. It's like we saw another side of Jackie, I don't like that side. They don't be thinking about her dad be sick, like I said, but in Mexico, I was like, I can do this. It's like, Jackie's like that. Everything is good. It's like, out of nowhere, I can do this. I cannot do this. I want to go home. I cannot do this. I'm sorry. And after she calmed down, I said, okay, that was the first bump on the road. Maybe the love story still going to be such an optimist person. I'm still on this street. There's nothing bad's gonna happen. We're still going to the destination. What destination? Wedding? Let's see. Okay. And yeah, and then they went back to Seattle. I said, okay, they didn't break up after Mexico. It's okay, she's still here. She decided to stay, Marsha. It's okay. Oh God. I said, I saw my episodes, I think it was episode 6 to 11 started. I get stressed when I watch them. It's like argument after argument. Jackie riding back and not wanting to talk to Marsha. Meeting Marsha family, she makes such a big deal out of that. Oh God, Jackie. Marsha wake up in the morning, go to the mic. Who does that? In this generation where everybody shop online. Even me on my day off, I'm not leave. Today is my day off, Wednesday. I'm not leaving my house to go shop and Jara and stuff like that. I mean, my phone is here. Marsha, go to the market in Seattle. Cook some pancake to this girl. I'm not saying Marsha is a saint because there was some kind of, they have argument, and the fact that you see Jackie as a project, somebody's not going to take it well. They have a lot of back and forth argument, but oh God, the way she treated him. And later the text message that we hear about, her saying that something insinuated, I don't know exactly, something about sugar and something that insinuated that he was like not straight. That was a little bit messy. That was a little bit messy. And she told Masha, you are not aggressive enough. You're not a man. You need to act like a man. So Masha didn't take it well. He left his place. He went like to his place for 2 days and then he come back. It was always an argument. If we have like Paul and Micah not even fighting, doing their own thing, oh, they're not like authentic couple, but Masha Jackie strikes me out because they always fight. I was like, I was looking for that love connection. I was looking for the people that I met in the park. They were gone. They were all gone. And during Chelsea, why is it always a Chelsea birthday? Chelsea birthday didn't help at all because who is there? Josh. How did we let this guy out of, like Kwame said, how did Josh end up there? I'm like, the way Jackie talked to Josh at the birthday, I don't think she was even interested in him. I'm like, okay, this is a person you didn't connect with. Remember when in season 3 where, how do we call her? I forgot her name. And when she met her other suitor, people for the previous season, when they met the other suitor, the person you didn't choose, she didn't do a big deal out of that. She doesn't seem like she's even attracted to him. I was like, and Josh with a baby voice, Jackie, why are you talking? You say Marsha is not a man, and Josh is there talking like, and he was kind of drunk. That make the baby voice even worse. Like, it was kind of drunk. He couldn't talk Marsha. I'm not trying to steal you guys, stuff like that. And then he go, you're the one for me. He got to Jackie say something completely different. Josh, what are you doing? What were you doing? What was that? I'm like, oh my God. And like, Jackie didn't seem that interesting in Josh. I'm like, boy, I was wrong. And later when we have like the wedding part that they have to choose clothes, and we saw Jackie didn't even bother to show up. It's true that I have to talk about this show and after the show because Miss Jackie has so many receipts on the internet. She said that she met Josh later. Okay. Even Marsha, when he was on Nick Vibe podcast for his interview, he said that like, yeah, they didn't meet that day. But they were definitely meeting somehow because it's like they were trying the clothes on Friday. Why did she not show up to try the clothes? She still didn't break up with Marsha at that time, but she found an excuse not to come. And Jackie, with the other races, say on the internet that producer told her not to show up. Why? I don't know. That's what she said. Yeah, she didn't try. Oh my God, this episode, I feel those few episodes before the end, I feel so bad for Marsha. He was trying to close, be all happy. I have no idea that his relation was sinking. The other side, it doesn't help when they show Jackie connected meeting with Josh at the coffee shop. Say that she wanted to try that relationship. Why, Jackie? Why? I don't know. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. I'm gonna say something funny. I saw so much potential in you, Jackie. I'm just using Marsha word. Like, you shouldn't say that about people. Somebody is not a project. Man, I saw Jackie that I met in the past. Oh, we have a fun girl this season. It's gonna be so fun. I'm like, they were the first people. I was kind of rooting for them when I first met them. And I end up like going to Kwame and Chelsea. I was so rooting for them. It was like the recipe of the disaster. Everything that you put inside, it was just getting bigger, about to explode. And like, it was so bad. Her hugging Josh, kissing Josh. I was like, I wanted to cry. I watched the show. When you hold some people, I know that they were headed toward a breakup. But I was like, I knew that the train was going to stop. I saw that coming from far. But I really didn't want to admit that it was the end. It's like it was in front of my eyes when that happened. I was like, I wanted to cry. I was crying. I was crying at Tiffany and Brett way in the positive way. I was crying at this in the bad way. I was so mad. I was so sad. Yeah. I know that she said the death happened after, but still. You know, the timeline is such a short amount of time. Jackie have to break up with Masha. She said, oh, maybe I'm crazy. I need therapy or whatever. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be with Josh 1 year later. Doing the video chat. And the reunion with Josh. We've been together for a year. We are living together. We have a fish or a dog. I don't even remember what they say. Jackie, who has all the receipt in the world, didn't even show up at the reunion. Where were you? What is that tea that we were hoping for? We got nothing. And Marshall again at the reunion got humiliated, just like during his wedding. He's not there. He can only watch that video. Jackie said that she's keeping up the ring. Understand that part. Like when Marshall said she will return the ring, I also thought the way he said it and Nick podcast is like because the ring meant so much for him. I mean that's the way I saw it. It's not like because he wanted to propose to somebody else. I don't know what Jackie would say in the video that he was planning to propose to somebody else. When he asked you for the ring like a few days before the wedding, what is she talking about? God, Jackie, why? Yeah. She have a lot of receipt. That's what I'm saying. Every single time. Maybe probably she watch this Nick podcast. Who's doing so well right now with the Marsha interview. I can't wait to watch Micah interview. Unfortunately, I wish I watched Micah's side of the story before I make this video. I didn't, but it would be interesting to watch. Nick is asking all the good questions that we didn't get at the reunion. The reunion that we thought was gonna be live wasn't even live. I watched it. I was one of the. Apparently, I heard that some people were able to watch it live, but I watched it at 9:15. So I was kind of the second people. I was so surprised that it 12 o'clock the next day people were still not able to watch the show. I'm like, what happened? Netflix underestimated the show. Then you know, Love Is Blind became like the #1 TV show in the world at this point. They underestimated things like it's only like a bunch of people gonna watch. You were hungry. It's trending #1 on Netflix. It's like you underestimate this season. Like season 1 put Love Is Blind on the map because it was season 1, but this season, you underestimate the show. Maybe the server, whatever happened. I don't blame them for this. They tried something they haven't done before. And this happened. Maybe they lost money. Maybe they did it. Maybe some people unsubscribe. I'm gonna stay on Netflix. I have too many other shows to watch. I'm not gonna end my subscription for one show, even if it's the biggest show in the world. So yeah, but the reunion was so bad. All the questions that where are the people who were live? If I was live, I would go and prepare all my questions and ask them. We didn't get any answer that we wanted. Brett and Tiffany didn't have that moment that we wanted. Marsha didn't come, and Marsha and Jackie didn't even talk together. Jackie made the video with George with the happiness for like 1 year, I don't even know. But they already didn't talk to Marsha. What was that? It was just a show up. We know the face, we know they look so beautiful. We know we saw them during the whole season. We don't want to see how happy they are. Yeah, I wanted to see if Kwame and Chelsea was still together. That's all I got. But the question that we have, none of them got answered. Thank God we get a few answers. We get some answer for Marsha and Nick podcast. Thank you, Nick, for the great interview. We're gonna get more with Micah during the day. Say Netflix, send everybody to Nick podcast. We want all the tea. We didn't get the tea. You promised us the tea. You promised that you were gonna give us the tea when you were doing like the trailer of the reunion. You let us down. We got zero tea. Just like here, we got zero tea. We love tea, but you didn't give us any tea. So disappointed. So disappointed. A lot of people are mad on the internet. It's like on TikTok, people complain about Vanessa. They don't want her to host the show. People are mad at Netflix, and they are mad at the host who didn't do a good job. This season was so good. The reunion let us down. Love is Blind Brazil reunion was like so good. We saw the mom arguing. The mom didn't want her son to marry someone. She came to the reunion. We got everybody. We see one parent for a couple fighting with another parent for another couple. You saw that? That was a reunion. That's what we talk about the reunion. The parent was there. The parent was there to talk about. You see, it wasn't like somebody video chat previously. It's not even live. It's not even live. We wanted live. We wanted that. Josh talking to Masha. We wanted Jackie talking to Masha. It was like a pre-recorded video, and the video that you can edit and cut. And the way Vanessa was talking, I was like, "Good, are you happy about that?" I was like, "She didn't even ask any question to them." I was like, "What was that? What was that? What did I just watch?" So she let down. So she let down. Guys, watch Love Is Blind Crazy. You're gonna see what the reunion is about. I think I talk about everything. Overall, yeah, Nick did a good job with Marsha. He should probably host that show if you want. But he has a lot to talk about, yeah. So, let's see. I don't know if I talk about everything. Wow, that's a lot. So, yeah. But I see what I needed to say. And we have 3 couples at the end of the season. What was the question about babies? We definitely gonna have like one of those couples definitely gonna have a child anytime soon, but no pressure. And I love that, Chelsea, her connection with Kwame at the beginning, she was like, I want baby. Now that they are married, I love that she doesn't put that pressure on herself and actually enjoy the relationship. When her children are here, they will be here. They are married, they are like partners for life. And the baby will come at the time that they want to come. No pressure. Yeah. The love story continue. And the show is not over. There's still so much tea. We can't wait to learn more about those couples in different podcasts. Especially Nick. We want a show. We want someone with some bias who doesn't have I like this person more than I like the other person. We want someone who asks the right question. So that's why I say Nick should interview every single member, single or in relationship. In Love Is Blind. That should be, the Bachelor is not airing right now. That should be every week. Next week, we want to learn about Kwame, we want to learn about Chelsea, we want to interview the couple together, interview the singer separately. Interview even Jackie, but I'm afraid Jackie gonna run away. She got controversy online, but she didn't show up. She didn't show up when we needed her to show up. So even if Nick interview her, is she gonna show up? I would love to see that. You have to show up. Don't run away. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I might forget to talk about a bunch of things, but I didn't want to close this chapter of Love Is Blind without talking about at least the show. I really enjoy the show. It's so different when you watch a show when you are not trying to recap. So this show was so enjoyable for me. But I wanted to I wanted to make this video to tell you guys that I didn't forget about Love Is Blind. I was just so busy recapping the Bachelor. I'm posting this video and I continue my vacation. You're gonna see me again in May. Bye. Thank you for watching.